Okie dokie, everybody. This stream should now be live. Boy, I sure am hoping so. Let's see real quick. I'm gonna check. It looks like it's live. Is my voice coming through okay? Let's see real quick. Yep, yeah, that I heard my own voice there. You also heard it for a second. Don't mind me there. It's Super Robot Wars. Why, everybody? We've taken a bit of a break here because I played Mina the Hollower a week ago and I had to take a break a week earlier. But now we're back. We're ready to go. Oh gosh, yeah, it has been a bit. Looking at when I last played this. Let's get into it. Today, gonna do this crazy mission at the Saotome Lab, which was, at least the setup for this mission was crazy. I don't remember all the details, I'm embarrassed to admit, but I think we'll be fine. And after that, maybe one of the DLC 3 characters we will be, taking on into the team, maybe, hopefully. We'll see how it goes. So, whether you are watching this live or you are watching the VOD later on, it's much appreciated having you drop in here. Before we actually get into the game here, quick gossip here, preamble for the start of the stream. If you guys don't know, we had, if you guys don't know, the Summer Games Fest happened with some big shows, and with my friend Jonathan, we watched and restreamed the actual Summer Games Fest. You can find that on Jonathan's channel at Jonathan Itkonen, if you look that up on the YouTube. Or you can go to, on my channel, if you look up one of the Minsk and Friends Speakeasy episodes, there'll be a link to his channel there. So feel free to go look up the stream we made together. We had a chat about how this first half of the year had gone games-wise, and then our reactions to the various games announced at the Games Fest. I can say that Final Fantasy VII Revelation got a pretty big pop from both of us, so no surprises there. But the thing I wanted to talk here is that Gundam game that was announced there really quickly. Just now that I've, digested that a little bit further, my thoughts on that. Just real quick here. I need to... What was it called? Hold on. Just gonna Google new Gundam game Summer Games Fest. So, by the way, my reaction was rather delayed when watching it. Gundam Rogue Orbit, that's the new one. I recommend looking up the trailer. It was pretty hype looking. Definitely, Armored Core 6 opened up the floodgates for mech games, and, we're eating, everybody. But, yeah, my reaction in that stream, that restream, if you watch it, is a little bit delayed because I was unfortunately actually hit by advertisements right in the middle of them. So, I kind of missed some of the, build-up moments where you could also really tell that it was supposed to be a Gundam. So it took until the, very end of the trailer when I got back into it and, oh, okay. But anyway, now I've watched the trailer again, appreciated it. Yeah, it's pretty exciting. I'm interested. It's... I don't want to say, it's gotten so wild for a Gundam, especially in this... Right now we're playing Super Robot Wars Y with G Gundam in it, and even if you don't count G Gundam as the, campy outlier... Gundams have gotten, really, high-powered and, high-speed and, really flashy, when you think about Seed or Double O or Gundam Age, stuff like that. So, I'm not gonna say that, it's out of the ordinary for this Rogue Orbit project to have, a Gundam that looks like such a big, zippy kind of, actionized character. It's not super stompy and tactical like 8th MS Team all the time, the various series. But, the monsters in that, first of all, are monsters, and it's hard to tell if they're, rogue robots that have, an organic design or if they're actual proper aliens, but those are the biggest element break from regular Gundam. Gundam series have usually been about human conflicts in space, being, hard sci-fi on that end. the couple times aliens have been a thing, you know, even those have taken a measured, like, kind of hard sci-fi approach to them, the couple times they dabbled them. They haven't been big, spiky, organic, gribbly monsters, like in Rogue Orbit's trailer. So all that said, like, it's a big swing, but I'm tantalized by it. I think, alright, yeah, let's take a big swing in a video game. And just, you know, again, like, building an entirely new continuity in just a video game is interesting. So I know that there was I think on the PlayStation 2 there was a turn-based RPG based on Gundam. I think it's called MS Saga. I might be making shit up, the name, but I know that this thing exists, and that's like an entirely new continuity as well. And that's the only other time I can think of a video game doing that. If you don't count, like, all the kind of, like, meta series that, you know, are like a Gundam Breaker or something that are about kids playing with Gundams, so to speak, or video games, you know, where Gundam is a show within a show, you know? If you don't count those, like, actual, like, settings where Gundams are, like, real, or, you know, I think MS Saga is the only one that comes to my mind. The other ones are based on the existing continuities, you know? So, yeah. Very excited. Very cool. I hope that shows up in a Super Robot Wars as well. That'd be kind of fun. Recursive, but fun. But yeah, let's get started on today's mission. So yes, our heroes, Wise Next, have arrived at the Saotome Laboratory, which I could swear was a lot tinier on the map when we came here the first time. So now they've made like this shrunk-down scale map for hanging out just at the lab, I guess. With its tricky forest terrain, it's going to make approaching the enemy hard. Especially with, I actually have quite a few land-bound units here. Oh well. We stopped there for a routine checkup on Getter Arc, but while there, our heroes got caught up in a weird, spooky ghost story, like there were ghosts sighted in an abandoned part of the lab. The pilots of Getter had an encounter with various figures from their past there. They were, in fact, ghostly figures. Except Takuma saw just a weird old grandpa scientist guy. And also the rest of Wise Next had like one of those like summer festival in Japan kind of courage test things where you go in a spooky place, like in the haunted halls. It was kind of funny. But then things got properly scary when a bunch of mutated scientists who had been infected by some kind of parasite effect from the Andromeda Stellaration started attacking, including a big queen bug alien that Ark is now currently hunting in the confines. As you can see, we don't have Ark deployed here on the team, so we'll get on that eventually. By the way, man, 4 out of the deployed guys here are like DLC dudes. Boy, they are really choking the team a little bit here, but that doesn't happen always, so don't worry, guys. It's not going to be just DLC, guys. Although, once I get the 6 units from the... well, 5 more appropriately, from the latest DLC batch, it is going to get a little crowded. But, oh well. So, while all that chaos is going on inside the base, the actual Andromeda Stellaration forces, the Insectors, if you will, have deployed out here, including their leader, Toenko. I remember this guy being really, really tough the first time we fought him, because he's got really high evasion for a super robot enemy like him. He is actually very zippy. Well, of course, his you know, aim is pretty good. He, like, oh boy. Do they all have... No, they don't have... They don't have regen, but he's got HP regen 10%, so every turn he gets 10% of his health back. That's 2,100. And he's got Chain of Command, which bonus hit rate for all other units on the map divided by 4, which is really awful. All boss units seem to have these lately, this commander ability. It's pretty nasty. And I'm not sure if parts stack, but yeah, always hits when its hit rate is 70% or more. That's really powerful. I really hope items don't affect, you know, units, enemy units. I've never actually checked into that. Like, does that work? I sure hope not, because that's really, really nasty. This guy, okay. And quick reminder, I need to check here. We only need to beat Toenko to finish this mission. That's good to know. So we might just, like, zero him down here. We'll see what we do. But for now, let's just move in on the guy. Okay, we're actually making pretty good motion here in the forest. Got decent movement in here. The forest isn't slowing us down, in fact. Roger hasn't been in a mission for a while, and here he is, ready to open up on a unit. Now, he's taking so little damage, percentage-wise, I guess, from this, that I'm just gonna let this happen. You know what? We're gonna play this one turn without using our spirits, if possible. Zoom. Bisected. Not quite. Now, I'm hyped to get back to playing Super Robot Wars, but I am a little bit... Whoa. Damn, that was a 1 in 10 chance of dodging that one. Well done, Roger. Goodness, that's a good portent. Although I'm also a bit of a pessimist. I'm like, well, that also... Is that going to be that he's just going to miss all his attacks coming up? I don't know. Anyway, let's just use boost morale on Combattler V, who needs those big morale gains for his big moves. Anyway, what was I saying? Like, I'm a little, like, exhausted that we're doing the Insectors right away. I mean, I know it's because it's affected by how I pick missions, of course, but I kind of... So it is really my own fault here, but... Kinda wish that, like... Because we just did the Insectors in that DLC mission last time. Kinda wish we weren't doing the Insectors again, you know, like... Because they're also an exhausting enemy to fight, you know, they're, you know, high health, high defense enemies, so just, like... It's a real slobber knocker of a fight to, like, wear these guys down. The fact that it's only Toenko we need to beat this time, at least... Yeah. At least, you know, makes things a little bit simpler. Although in practice, we might end up having to beat up all these guys. Could Forte... I could have had Forte move in and fight this guy, I think. I kind of screwed up there just now. Let's not have Mythos move yet. We'll figure out if we need to go heal somebody. I think I mispositioned Mythos right there. Oh, nice. Catch this guy. Damn, 0% chance to hit. That feels good, but terrible damage, though. Oh, well. Let's party. My lunar trigger is pulled. That's definitely how bullets work. I've seen Wanted. Actually, I haven't, but I know that's the movie where they do the whole you can bend the bullet thing. No, you don't. Yeah, like, good heavens, just wearing these, there's... let's see now. 1, 2, 3... 4, 5, so subtract 5 from that number. There's 16 of these Insector, the regular Insector guys here. All of them are going to be this chonky to wear down, so it's a little kind of, you know, oh boy, disheartening. Okay, gotta remember to launch my recovered units there as well. Alright. We'll get on it. Alright, already 120 morale. Getting close to... Really quickly getting towards that Super EM Spion. Yeah, let's just use Twin Lancer then, since we can use that. But who can we reach? This guy. It's really... only a couple choices here. A little bit more hurt, but oh well. We got more health on Combattler V than on Big O, so it's fine. Alright, well, I said that it's a big work to wear these guys down. Here's this dude close to death after this move. But again, I put all my eggs on Battler here by giving that morale boost, so... Of course it kind of goes like this. Clean slice. For 2010. That's not how you pronounce that. Whatever. Anyway, if I were hunting kills for somebody, this would be a great spot to snipe an early kill. Ah! That was, yeah, well, we knew that hit was coming in. Like Big O. There was no avoiding that one. Oh, right. Well, I guess we could get a kill for Gauma. Although he really doesn't need the kills, I know. We're not even out levels, but eh. But, like, you know... but we could also just reach over there. Hit this guy with the Dino-Saber. Because, like, you know... He's also got a pretty expensive, morale-wise, expensive finishing move. Yeah, we'll go over there. That was way too close! When we're not piloting Dynazenon, we're just regular high school students. That's what happens when you stay up late. Night is for sleeping, everyone knows that. Look at me and Koyomi, we're doing great! I can't even argue. Pretty sure Koyomi occasionally sleeps during the day, though. No comment. Okay, silly guys. I'm attacking this guy instead, just because. Somebody else can get that kill, you know? Boom! Anyway, that's cute. That little dialogue there, goofing about the events in the lab. I needed that reminder that, yeah, some of these guys were down there in the labs. But hey, good stuff. Oh, okay. Could have dodged that one. Could have. But that's actually, wow, less than 1,000 damage. Yeah, okay. Yeah, keep it coming. That's all you've got. Yeah. Alright, here's our weird surprise hero, Chuck. Ooh! It's hard to gauge distances in this uneven terrain. Oh, damn, I screwed up. Oh. Boy, I really am the worst. We get a kill for Dunbine. Show's, like, really far behind on levels. Actually, he also, yeah... We've got Hyper Aura Slash ready to go, and that's also quite an expensive ability, so... yeah, I don't know. Can we reach anybody else? Yeah, the super uneven terrain and all these guys in the air. I'm actually struggling to figure out what our range is. And all these dang... ding-dang-diglio trees covering up the squares. Obscuring them. Yeah, let's just get a kill for Battler. No, Dunbine. Don't want a main character falling too far behind in levels, so let's get on it. Could have even used a, I think it's Cheer for the XP bonus. Yeah, too late for that. Yeah, could have actually done that, actually. He didn't even level up yet, dang it. Alright, here comes Jeeg. Can't close the distance with anybody. Alright. And... over here... No, over where? Over here. Rising Gundam. Heal up our super robots. Which, you know... I guess not super necessary, huh? Super. On account of... oh, nice. They benefit from having reduced health, so they're potential procs, but... Here I go, anyway. Alrighty. That was the first phase. Now for this crashing wall of insectors. Oi, oi, oi. Oh, you're gonna bully the Mythos like that? Oh, dirty. You guys play rude. Okay, let's go. Let's go, then. Hey! I will pop you. Don't worry, guys. You want a party? Let's go. Gosh, which game was it? There's like... I know I, like, encountered some Super Robot Wars, but it may not have been this one, where you get an item upgrade, which is just that your unit's strongest attack, like, does, like, this new damage value, which is a fairly big damage value. And, like, it's, honestly, it's best, honestly, like, on something like Mythos, which has, like, a really cheap, low-strength final attack, because then it, like, hits mega hard. I wonder which Super Robot that... Was it when I was trying out D? Maybe Destiny D on the GBA as that. I'm not a hundo sure. Hey! Get that shield in the way. No, you don't. Yeah, it wasn't too bad. Anyway, I'd love to do that in this game, too. Just give the Mythos an item that just makes its damage get ridiculous. But, eh. I think I'm mixing up games, so... We'll see. Alright, well... Wearing through this lineup of Insectors pretty well here, but... Yeah, that's all the defenses we had, so now Combattler's gonna be getting a little bit worn down. We do kind of want that. Build up morale and get that potential procced, so... It's fine. We'll see how fine it is. I'm a little worried. I'm always a little scared of any strats which involve running at low health. Nice. Okay, yeah, I hope these guys take Combattler down, because he's our hardest hitting guy right now, so just use him to wear down these dang Insectors is the play here. Okay, well, can't get all of them to reach. Yikes! That's actually a decent chance of getting a hit on Dunvine. Whoa. We'll risk it. I think that guy didn't have a chance of doing a crit on me, I don't think. Hey! Okay, now, wow, got a crit on that too. Now we're cranking out the damage. No, Dunbine's coming online. Ah, there's that level up we were looking for. Beautiful. Oh, there's still so many of these guys lined up over here. Look at this. Look at this crowd marching in. Oh, they really want to just bully Combattler. Hey, fine with me. Let's go. Get that chainsaw in there. Pardon me for a second. Just checking something with my settings. There we go. Oh, everything's still fine. Ouchies. Alright, damage is piling on. Thankfully, we got those two healers here, so... Zoom. Torn up good with the chainsaws. You'll love it. I wonder if we're gonna kill enough of these on this round to, like, trigger whatever's gonna be the, like, mid-fight switcheroo thing, you know? I'm making a bold claim that, like, you know, it's a mission involving the Saotome Laboratory and the Getter isn't deployed, so we're probably gonna get some kind of like switcheroo mid-fight. Most fights have those, right? So we'll see. But I wonder if, like, usually like that either happens after a certain amount of turns or after a certain amount of enemies is killed. So, like, let's see if we can carve out enough enemies here. Yeah, what was up with that, Minami? She was feeling aggressive. Doesn't like bugs, I guess. I can feel that. I don't like ticks, so... Cool. Hey, good. Got an assist point there. I realized that I forgot to last time. Was it last time? Yeah, I think we got... Yeah, it was. We got Seiji as an assist, I'm pretty sure. And I think I forgot to check what he actually does. I'm embarrassed to admit, so I'll try to remember to do that at some point. But yeah, he's not in the lineup right now because I went and slept. Yeah, it's starting to pile on that damage. Let's see if we can still turn this around. Oh, beautiful. Oh boy, what level was Combattler be? 17 he has to be, because I wouldn't deploy anybody at level 18 at this point. Okay, well that's all the Gribblies then. Alright, well we didn't proc the mid-fight thingy. Nope, we did not, so... Fight's still on. Combattler V is a little bit beat up, but yeah, we can have Rain or Fa patch that up, so no worries. Let's just roll on towards the enemies here. Alright, let's have our big old robot here stomp in and give this guy a What 4. Oh wow, it's still not very much of a What 4. What the heck? Because that's got a terrible air stat to it, that melee. Oh. Oh, shoot. Which is actually the same for sudden impact here. Ah, crying mini. Alright. Yes, that's actually better damage to use that than go in on melee. Well, ain't that a... Like, was it? Yeah, hold on now. Go in here. We'll punch you. It's only for yeah, definitely want to just use... Just want to use this arc line here, so let's go. Let's go. Terrible damage still from this guy, though, so... yeah, let's just resume him. Man, Big O is really tricky to use, huh? Like, it's not just his stat in space is terrible, so, like, gotta be careful deploying him in space, but his attack stat is really crumby on anything that isn't on the ground. Alright. I mean, he's got a couple good attacks, like, but his strongest attack is C in the air, and his melee, which is a real mainstay of his fighting style, is also such, so not good, not good. Okay, we could actually fire the Brai Sword Beam. Seems a bit overkill, actually. Let's see if we could just move in and use the Brai Spear. Well, we can, but, like, we could also attack this guy with it. That... Oh, dang, so little damage. Why the heck? Why is my... Was that all defensor doing it? Equips a barrier. I see. That's why he's taking so little damage. Okay, I was like, whoa. I forgot that he was that beefy. But that's because I gave him a very beefy item. Very good. Let's get in on it. Just grab that and get in the... Pretty good damage. Oof. Okay, there's that hit. It is eating up energy to some extent, so yeah. Oh well. No. We can... Oh, no, it's not. Nobody we can hit at this range. Alright. Now it's time. No screw-ups this time. Let's go in and... not fight that guy. Okay, So let's see the healths here. 2570, 290, 2140, 1. Okay, so it's this guy in the corner we're gonna slice it down. That's me in the corner. Ooh, that's awesome. After a bunch of space missions, having a mission on the ground where our S rank on the ground comes up. That feels great. You could say that. Clean. Oh yeah. And I do believe, if I saw correctly, she had a gain effect on her. I think I gave her the like skill which gives you like a gain effect at the start of the fight. So this should be a nice chunk of XP. My goodness, Forte has joined the Buster team. Thought she was doing a little bad at one point, but like now she really recovered. Oh, this is fun. Oh, how often do we get this chance, you guys? Okay, let's just keep pushing in, I guess. Oh my god, morale's big enough already to kick off a super EM spin. Let's not do that. Let's eke through our points there. Or, well, could go do it on this guy to, like, really wear him down quick. I guess that could be helpful. Wear him down quick-like. But then I'll need to, like, figure out something to, like, get him on board one of the ships to make sure that, gets his EN recovered. Or we use one of our assists. I should remember about my assists. Alright, let's go. That's the lineup. But only Chizuru replies. Alright. Come on, get one of these big boys out of the way immediately would be pretty nice. So let's do it. Come on, let's get a random crit to just insta-kill this guy. No, and also that random crit wasn't gonna... Even the crit wasn't gonna be enough. I knew that. Ugh. Okay. Now we're a little bit hurt. I forgot to check that any of our healers can get to that position. What did Mystic Moon do? Hold on. Oh, 120 morale, 20% chance to completely dodge an incoming attack. And also 30% energy restoration when within 5 spaces of the AAD event, which I never remember to use. And of course, Ninja. Stats grow when you got the morale growth. So good. Anyway, yeah. So I don't think, we can't get in there to. Yeah, we can only fix ourselves. Here's a plate who can fly in and provide some heals, so that's good. No, we're not in a danger yet. Anyway. In fact, don't want the Methus getting dropped, so let's... Even though this is now us kind of digging around in the rear here a little bit, let's do that. And now... My goodness, where did this Mega Particle Cannon come out of all of a sudden? It's very funny. Sure, I think we're good. I'm not gonna use a bullseye for this. Maybe I should have, because it'd be great to ensure, but I'm hedging my bets. Yes! Nice. Didn't need to worry about it. Boom, boom, boom. Now that is a big swath of the enemy gone and a foresee ability. Nice. Hey, there we go. Not surprised by that one.
There's too many of them. If only Ark could join us.
Well, let's see how the bug hunt inside the base is going.
Forgive me. Your sacrifices won't be in vain.
Sheesh! How many of our staff have they latched on to?
Commander Jin, we have contact with Ark. On screen. Kamui reporting in. What's the situation? The Queen Insect has broken through the second bulkhead, currently engaging. I knew it. It's heading for the bottom floor.
The Queen Insect will act as a beacon, and the Horde will swarm to her location. What's the plan, Hayato?
There's only one thing we can do that will eradicate the bugs. You mean you got a plan for this? I do. You mean... Don't hold it against me, Kamui. This is the only option we have right now. I'll respect your decision and follow your orders, Commander.
Good lad, Kamui. Don't worry. We've already got your funeral arrangements covered.
That's promising to hear. What kind of mad plan is this?
So, is anyone going to fill the rest of us in, or what? Once you've sufficiently distracted the Queen Insect with Ark, follow my instructions and retreat to a safe location. Kamui's Kirik is best suited for this operation. Hang on! What's the damn plan? We're going to fling open the Cauldron of Hell.
That's the name of this mission! Oh my goodness! Oh, so dramatic. It's the fade to black, goodness.
Show, look! The Saotome Laboratory!
What is that light?
Not sure what's happening exactly, but...
The Cauldron of Hell is open! Let's get out of here, Kamui! I'm on it!
Okay, I'm hoping we got him?
The green light, is it... It's Getter Rays.
I see the Cauldron of Hell is just like a humongous, store of Getter rays, which tends to have deleterious effects on organic life. Yes, although, well, depends on who you expose them to, but let's see what it does for the queen insect. That's right. Commander Jin! The Cauldron of Hell is a bunker on the bottom floor of the old Saotome Laboratory, containing a massive amount of Getter rays. That's what the bugs were after, so we did them a favor and opened the lid for just a moment. That's what the light was. So they basically did the Demon Core, which, if you folks don't know, was a highly radioactive orb that you weren't supposed to connect the two ends to, and a couple of very unlucky scientists did in fact connect the two ends, and it ended really badly for those folks. So this was basically mecha-sized Demon Core we just deployed here. Oh boy.
The bugs were disintegrated in an instant! Poof! It was so cool! I'm scared. I'm scared, Cho.
It's alright, chum. The scary bugs are gone.
No, she's not scared about that. Yeah, I knew it.
No, that's not it. It's the light they call Getter rays that scares me.
I understand how she feels. Those Getter rays aren't your usual kind of energy. That powerful light feels like someone or some things will. Camille, pull yourself together!
When the light was released, I could feel something entering my mind.
Oh, that's really bad. A guy with a lot of mental trauma like Camille being hit with that.
This is a battlefield. Tune out the distractions if you want to live.
Yes, sir. The Getter rays are truly amazing! Such power! Hey, are you watching this, Ryoma? I hope you can see it!
The queen insect and her horde of bugs have been annihilated. All that remains is to defeat the enemies approaching the lab. Wait! Takuma and the guys were inside chasing the bugs!
What happened to Getter?
What's his voice?
I'm doing like a crappy Krillin impression with him. What happened to Getter?
No, not even a Krillin. It's like a Goku.
Well, what's my Goku? I'm Goku.
There we go. Got that. Just look for the voice a little bit. Sorry, guys.
What happened to Getter?
Oh, man, he's dead center with the enemies there. Okay.
Getter Kirik! Is that you, Kamui? Open Get!
Alrighty, boys. I'll set off the rest of the fireworks. Do your thing.
Hell yeah! It's time to fight back!
Oh. A little gratuitous, because we already had the guys combined for a second there, but... Sure. Oh! Oh! We get this so rarely, but apparently this is a Getter mission, so we get that. Sweet.
Took you long enough, Getter team. That was a close one! Holding off the Queen Insect and her horde, then opening the Cauldron of Hell? One wrong move and we'd be a puddle of Getter-infused goo right now. I knew Commander Jin was out of his damn mind, but this was insane even for him! Let's say I knew you could pull it off. How are you holding up, Kamui? I'm fine.
Oh, right, because the Dinosaur Empire, the Saurians are particularly weak to Getter rays, and Kamui is half Saurian, so that was a really bad ride for him, I guess. Huh. Even though, you know, Getter rays seem to be pretty bad for anybody, basically, but, I don't know.
What's wrong with Kamui? Why is he in so much pain? It's because Kamui is half human and half Saurian. That means he has a lower tolerance to Getter ray radiation than Takuma and Baku.
That's what I was just saying, Igari, yeah.
And you were still able to control Kirik perfectly? You've got guts of steel, Kamui! I need a break. Take it from here, Takuma. You sit back and relax, I got this. I've been waiting for you, Get It Arc! Toenko, so you were behind this friggin' mess. That light was the confirmation. Geta rays are too dangerous to exist. There is only one course of action. Geta Arc must be destroyed. It sounds like he's not taking us seriously. Then let's show him we mean business. And blow him to bits! Now that the bugs are gone from the lab, we don't have to sweat anything else. Get your butts in line, Andromeda Stellaration. We'll give you what you deserve for messing with the Saotome Laboratory and the A Advent.
Alright, let's party. Takuma defeated is now also... Can we still... We can transform into the other forms if we wanted to, despite, you know, what our boy Kamui there said. But no, now we are max morale with these guys, so we can just start thunderbombing enemies. So I think we can just stick around with Getter Arc, you know? Anyway, we also now have 3 assist tokens, so let's see. 30,000 HP and 100 yen to the caller. It's kind of exactly what this robot needs, so I'm gonna do it. We'll carry out emergency repairs. There we go. Now, quickly, plus 10 experience stacks with gain. Okay, good. I forgot what her, like, passive was. Oh, she's already ranked 2. When did I do that? Huh. Okay, good. That's pretty good ability. Not that I use resupply very often, so I might drop Machina out of the rotation eventually, but yeah. This one's pretty good. Freya. Kaname and Reina I'm still working on, but I don't think this round we're not doing Reina because she costs 5. Maybe Kaname? We'll see. Anyway, speaking of morale growth, you know, who needs more morale in this team? Not really Gauma. He's only 1 point away from getting that. Big O could benefit because he hasn't gotten a lot of work done this round. In fact, yeah, he would get to 125. Not that that's going to be very useful, that final move, because all these enemies are flying. Ugh. Ah, that's frustrating. Combatler is a pretty good choice, too. He could actually... Or... Kotetsu? Actually, Forte is also a really good choice. Huh. This is a hard choice. I don't know who to give this morale boost to. Gosh. Maybe Breiger, because he's a little, you know, he's the lowest out of the crew right now. Forte needs the growth, though. Maybe I'll just give it to Forte. But Breiger will get there, I'm sure. Maybe. Alrighty, can't reach her from this position. How about... Yeah. There you go. Now, hold on. Just now noticing. Does using morale... No. Okay, I forgot how to turn the camera. Does using the morale boost not give XP to Godinian? I just now noticed that. That's a little annoying. I'm not gonna lie. I would rather that she got morale for... Or she got XP, excuse me. She got experience from doing that, so... What a bummer. Anyway, look at this team here. These two guys lighting up. For this brouhaha. Very cool. Very cool. Let's go. I can risk this 43%.
じゃあ私はダマの応援。
よし捕まえた。
Booyah! Got him. And then get this triple lightsaber action going. Nice. Oh, that's pretty big damage, actually. From a real robot like Elgaim here. Hey, Lucky.
エルガイムならこれぐらい。
Appreciated that one. Not quite ready for the Joker Extreme yet, sadly, but we can unleash the metal shaft, but it's B damage on the air. Let's really quickly see. That does 1,840, while Trigger Magnum does 140-10. So it actually is better to use marginally the metal shaft. Okay. So let's see. 3,670, 2,780, 310. Okay, so this guy. This guy on this hill here. Die on that hill. Yeah, speaking of this damn hill, trying to figure out terrain. 1% chance of getting hit, but we will survive if we get hit. Because there's no chance of a crit here. So, I'm just gonna do it.
たとえどんな相手でも俺たちが止めてみせる。
Let's go.
フォームチェンジだ。理にかなった戦い方だ。メタル。ヒート。メタル。こいつは勝てえぞ。
Got him. Oh wow, another one like that, and this guy's dead. Maybe Double will get a chance to XP a little bit in this mission.
すばしっこさには自信ありだ。
Noise. Flip that camera again. There we go. Okay. Now, can Chuck do anything? He's already got enough morale to pull off his assault maneuver. His salty maneuver. Let's see now. 270. 10. Alright, that guy in the middle. Take him down. Oh, you cannot... Oh, that's a... Why did I think that was a post-movement attack? Alrighty. No, this guy's almost dead. Out of curiosity, will the micro-missiles do the job? They will, so we'll just fire the micro-missiles. Take care of that. And Chuck will keep on winning. Improbably. Unless he misses, but hey, I'm not too chuffed if that happens. Again, Chuck's power is being the meat shield, weirdly enough, so, like, we'll see. I'd rather save his MP for his spirit points for, like, if he once again needs to draw enemy fire, in which case I need to use a wall on him. And it's all good. We got that guy. Hey, Chuck. My goodness, Chuck is in the Buster tier now. Very improbable, but here we are. That's the spice of Super Robot Wars. Now, let's have the Methas sit for a moment here and just keep fighting. There might be somebody who needs a bigger heal than Combattler, so keep that in the pocket. But we got Dynazenon full burst to wipe this guy out. Would a burst missile attack do the job? Kind of feel like it will. Or we could just go punch that guy. Hold on. Oh wow, Dynasaber is enough to kill one of these guys, so yeah, let's just do this, and we're good. We're pushing in. We're going to be engaging with Toinko, like, next turn, hopefully. We want to have big boys, since there's going to be only a couple guys lining up with him, so, yeah. Okay, yeah, we're good. Let's go. Gosh, Dynazenon hits ridiculously hard. This is his second weakest move. And it's gonna do pop 3k damage on this guy. Grody. Noise. All right. Wow, we are knocking these guys over. I was like, I'm not excited about fighting all these insectors, but actually we are knocking them down pretty dang good here. This one's pretty overkill too. Maybe we can just use our Jeeg Breaker, or even just the Jeeg Bazooka. Could just a Knuckle Bomber be sufficient? No. Let's not get that crazy. But Jeeg Bazooka, Jeeg Bazooka will shoot this guy down. Let's do it. Unless we miss. That cool pose. With the laboratory behind him, that looked sick. Oh yeah! Nice clean shot. Wipe that guy out. Oh shoot! What? There's a second wave of enemies in this mission. I thought the beat of this mission already happened a second ago when Getter Arc showed up. My goodness, okay.
Stay sharp. We got more company.
What? Those are Death Army units. Or Dark Army, excuse me. What? That's right. See, Domon was featuring quite a bit in the opening to this mission, like the pre-mission cutscene, because they were talking about, like, the history of his master, Master Asia. I don't remember where all that went to, but, like, he was featuring heavily. I had no clue. I could not have guessed that that was building up to the Dark Army showing up like that. That's, wow, okay. Now I feel really bad that I don't have G Gundam actually deployed on the field, because, like, this would be Domon's fight right about now. Darn.
The Dark Army? It can't be. We defeated the Dark Gundam. The DG cells should all be gone.
Do we have anything on the Dark Gundam here? We do. A mobile weapon that possesses the three principles of self-regeneration, self-evolution, and self-replication. It was originally designated as the Ultimate Gundam, developed with the goal of restoring Earth's environment, but due to a malfunction in its programming, it identified humanity as a target for elimination. The Dark Gundam is controlled by the mental energy of a living bio-unit in its core. Through the machinations of Major Urube of Neo-Japan's military, Rain was forced to become the Dark Gundam's bio-unit, causing the Dark Gundam to grow and absorb the surrounding colony. Eventually, Domon was able to free her from these bonds, and together they defeated the Dark Gundam. So yeah, that's like the final boss for Domon, the Dark Gundam, which is of course the Devil Gundam in Japanese, Debiru Gandamu. I guess originally they made it Dark Gundam to like avoid God and Devil references, religious references, since God Gundam is also called the Burning Gundam. You know, well, I don't mind Burning Gundam and Dark Gundam, so I don't personally mind those changes. It's a bit silly, but whatever. I can live with it. It's interesting that they've kept that, because I think these days that doesn't really matter. And, like, you can see that, like, you know, the Super Robot Wars has references to God and Devil all over the place, and Hell and whatnot. Like, they don't shy away from it, but it's probably like a mandate from Bandai to be like, you have to call them the Burning Gundam and Dark Gundam in English localization, so that's why they gotta do it, I guess. Yeah. And yet, that is a lot of guys.
That's the Dark Army, clear as day!
Maybe they're just some stragglers?
We'll think about it later. For now, we must take them down along with the Andromeda Stellaration.
More ghosts, drawn here by Getter Rays. Is that something Getter Rays do? You saw them, didn't you? You've met the ghosts inside the laboratory.
Oh wow, an actual reference to them.
I guess we did. Everything is part of a greater flow. Will you let the current sweep you away, Takuma? I still have things to do. Like hell I'm gonna drown in some stupid current. Takuma? Don't let those Cyclopses get under your skin, Domon. Let's blow them away!
Right!
Okay, it's still Toenko defeated, but then what happens to all the Devil Gundam, like Dark Gundam guys here? They're piloted by zombies. I love the design on the zombie soldiers with these Dark Army units. Okay. So, stat-wise, actually really hefty. 7,000 health. I'm used to these guys being kind of squishy meat shield guys, but 7,500 health. Yikes. Uh-huh. Mainly close quarters focused here. Actually, no. Range is fine, too. Yeah. Defense is a little low, though, so, yeah. Got potential, like, pretty low potential. It's not that terrifying. But, support attack and guard, so they're going to be a pain when they're blocking with each other. And they have DG cells. Yikes! 50% of max HP and EN at the start of own phase. If we start beating up these guys, we have to commit. I have never seen... Like, I've played a couple of Super Robot Wars with, like, G Gundam units. I've never seen their regeneration be that bad. That's brutal. They've only got one weapon. The Beam Rifle Club is, in fact, a ranged weapon. Never mind, then. They're not close combat guys. Alright. Oh, boy. So, how many of these guys? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 of them just spawned in here. Hee Yowzers. Alrighty. Well, let's end our turn real quick, and then we'll take a midstream break. And see how we do. Boy. Hoping it's still just a case that we need to beat Toenko, because... oh. No, what square am I supposed to go? 1, 2, 3. If that's 3 squares away from this guy, it is. Alright. Dunbine getting really danger close here. He's going to draw a lot of fire. This is a time to use a focus for sure, because this is getting a little scary now, how up close we're getting here. It's our first spirit we've used. We've done that efficiently today. It's kind of wacky, but I'm happy. Got him! Okay, Zordo. Your turn. Don't think so. Well, Sho's gonna get a bunch of attacks his way at this rate. Not sure if he's gonna get much kills, but... eh. And I think that's everybody. Oh, except Getter Arc itself sitting over there. Can we close in with Toenko? We can super close in with Toenko. Wow, that's wacky. So we just gotta do more than 2,000 health damage to him for this to be worth it. Okay. Oh my goodness. To be honest, taking up quite a lump from this attack, too. I'm glad we got such good chance of hitting him, though. Wow. Anyway, I think we want to drop a wall on Baku, because I think a lot of attacks are about to be hitting Getter. You know, you look at all the guys. It's Getter and Dunbine holding the line all alone out there. And it's only 670. I guess we can take that. But anyway, big hit from us, though. We're going to wear down Toenko pretty well here, actually. So, let's party.
You're out of breath, Kamui. Seriously. Take a nap or a breather or something. No way. You guys are nothing without me. He's barely holding together, but his tongue's as sharp as ever. Total respect, man. We're going all out. Be careful, Kamui.
Oh no, extra. Maybe we had to get that dialogue first about Kamui before we can have the dialogue between Toenko and Getter. So we'll see if there's more dialogue when these two fight. That blank look on Toenko's face when we got in his face, that was really, really funny. Anyway, yeah, good, solid big opening on him. Just to, like, get this beatdown started. And good chances of hitting him, better than I remember it being. Oh, but he's gonna recover to 16k health, though. No, 15k health on his turn. That's annoying. Hopefully he'll attack Getter so we can get in with another one of those. Oh, here he comes. Oh no! The split attack! I can take it. What did Chosen Children of Getter do? I think, because we get it so rarely, I forget it every time. Oh man, his Split Strike has insane range. He's just gonna sit there and shoot those at us, aren't we? We're gonna have to really chase him down, that guy. So are we gonna be able to close our ranks, because we're really far away from him, before all these ranks come in and block us? That's gonna be found out after the break. But before I do that, really quickly, Chosen Child of Getter. Okay. Hit 140 and you just start gaining a ton of morale. Hit 160 and you do more damage, which is why we got such a big hit on that guy. Beautiful. But yes, now it's time for... Oh, almost time for the break, but first... Quick repair services here for the only character who we can reach to give those to, and really needs them the most. So there we go. Nice. Man, fought so close to level up, but not quite. Now it's time for the midstream break, everybody. So please take a moment, everybody, to stand up and use the bathroom and refill your drinks and snacks. Oops, that's the wrong button. Oh no. Oh no. Haven't done this in a while. Sorry, guys. That's the one. There we go. Yes. Be back in 5 minutes, everybody. Okay, bye. I'm back, baby. Let's get into it, folks. Shall we? Yeah. Our phase is done. Everything's in place. Toenko, we've opened up our can on Toenko. We'll see how that will carry through this fight. Let's get into it. Enemy phase. So, I thought about it on this break, and the zombie soldiers aren't going to be a crashing wave in this enemy phase because they don't have any post-movement attack. So they're going to be moving in to get into position, and next turn they'll probably be a most pernicious enemy. But right now it's all good. It's fine. Well, I wouldn't say that, but like, you know, we're not going to have to deal with them. But this wave of insectors is still pretty dang big, so they're all going to be piling down on us. We've killed everybody in the, like, first wave. Except for that one Zordo sitting around there, but, you know what I mean. But, like, these guys are going to push in, so they're, going to be blocking us from, like, closing in on Toenko, and they're just going to be, like, really bearing down on the couple guys in our front line here, so... Oh boy, I might... Might have been smart to use focus on Daba as well. I'm not sure how many of them are going to want to bully him here. Okay, but here's the bullying of Dunbine begins. Yeah, I was a little afraid of that. Bring it on. Come on, then. Thankfully used focus on him, but... Let's see how bad it's still. There's a couple guys who could still attack Elgine, so we'll see if maybe should have, you know, used some abilities on him. Oh, wow, that's a big hit from Dunbine on a guy like this. That feels good. Yeah, let's use our basic weapons instead of launching. Getter Tomahawk is a perfectly fine choice. Let's go. Oh, oh right, I had wall on.
Andromeda no omoidori ni wa sasene. Get that Tomahawk!
Yep, pretty good. And also with that effect on him. Yeah, 5k hit damage with that attack. Nice. So yeah, our 3 frontliners here. Taking on them heavy hits. Feels good. Well, this guy could have pushed in further, I think, towards Dynazenon, but still wants to bully Dunbine. Okay. We'll play your game, sir. Let's go. Hoo-ha! Another big hit on it. That feels great. Dunbine feeling pretty tough all of a sudden. A little bit. Okay, this guy pushing in a little deeper, picking Dynazenon, who is ready to use his most powerful move. I'm sure, let's just wipe out an enemy, why don't we? Gonna make us feel all good. And get us some assist points ready to go as well. Did I have wall equipped, or am I just that beefy with Dynazenon? That's really funny that Minami-san is so mad at the, I guess it's the Andromeda Stellaration, but I don't know. There we go, Dynarex time! Beautiful. Oh my god, that damage value is crazy! Good heavens. Very good. Oh my god. It was eventual with what a buster he is, but now Gaoma has leveled up to the get benched tier now on account of his incredible fighting prowess, which is not going to stop apparently. We're going to blow all our points on these guys. I wonder if I can still use something to recover enough energy so he can pull Rex Roar in Toenko's face as well. It'd be great if we could kill Toenko with a couple of you know, hard-hitting moves on this next turn, but we gotta see how this goes down, so. A sneaky guy, he's unfortunately, that division attack he's got is a long-range one, so he's just gonna sit in place and shoot that at Getter rather than closing in into a better position. Unfortunately. Because I really more appreciate him, like, coming in closer towards us, but, you know. It's out of the cards now. Oh yeah. It was impressive, my heavens. Okay, now this guy's like, oh, I want a piece of that too. Alright, we switched to Dynasty on full burst at this point. Sure. Blow up another guy with Rex Roar. Do we have enough? We do not have enough. Oh boy. I wonder if I can do something to restore that then. At least, we'll see. But we don't have enough kills at the moment, so we're not going to be able to pull off Mika's move. Maybe the Godzilla guys will be able to do it? I don't know. It's a lot of flashes, by the way. Here we go. That's still solid damage. Wiping these guys out surprisingly well. It felt stickier for some reason in that last mission in the DLC thing. Don't know why, but like... We're wiping through these guys pretty handily, actually, so, alright. Who's this guy gonna go for? Oh, Getter Arc. Oh my goodness. We do have a lot of EN, so we can keep chucking Thunder Bombers, so let's just do it. Getter thankfully has quite the store of energy, so that's good. Hey! Boigan! No worries yet. Here we go. Oh, big damage, big damage. Maybe a crit for really big? My god! That's impressive. Did over 10k damage? Wow. Delightful. Actually, I would have preferred that for Toenko, of course, now that I think about it. Ugh. Oh well. Oh, going after... That's an interesting choice, going after the Godinian. But that's good, because since if Godinian isn't getting XP from fighting or using its morale boost, then I guess we gotta do this, yeah? Alright. Ouch. Pretty good hit.
では大したことなさそうだけど。
急速回答そのまま追撃する
Our
予
turn.
測パターンを1024通り算出。それにランダム砲撃係数をインプット。
手法用意
This was enough to kill, right? I think I saw that right.
放て
I would like that. Get that, yeah, that kill experience for Godinian. Beautiful, marvelous, wonderful. Oh, he just got disintegrated. Alright then. Nice. Oh my goodness, that's good. Oh, bullseye will come in handy. There was still this guy here who can't actually reach to attack. Hey, alright, alright. So we can do 2 of these attacks after this. With a 210 yen, cost 70. That's a very reasonable cost for this ability, honestly. Let's go.
We're gonna rip you apart one piece at a time. One for each staff member who died today. Why gets upset about something so trivial? You Earthlings have no right to criticize us. If you won't get it with words, you'll get it with action. Say your prayers!
Yeah, I knew there'd be like some actual dialogue between these two. Let's party. Let's see. What was my chance of hitting him? I forgot to check that. Oh boy.
そんなような攻撃じゃびくともしねえぜ。先に殴ってきたらそっちだからな。
Very mature Takuma. Come on! Supplies. The way he's got that doofy face on him just before the attack lands, it's just really funny to me. The Thunder Bomber in general is a very funny attack. Yes, another one. Another one of those and the guy's dead. We actually win. Oh, but he does have potential, I'm pretty sure. So, like, our damage output is going down the more we wear him down, of course. So this isn't still... But hopefully with some of our allies there, we can bring the pain. Oh, we're not going to get to see any of the zombie soldiers fight then. I mean, on the other hand, thank goodness, because... What a rough lineup of enemies. It's that DG cell ability that heals them for half every turn. That's what makes them really rough. Yeah, I'm curious. Like, the mission goal is still to beat Toenko. Is that really gonna make those guys despawn? I don't know. We'll find out. Let's just push in at this point. Man, our battleships did okay this round. I mean, okay, I shouldn't say that. Bright was incredible with that map attack that came out. Really lucky there, so... Very much worth it, but yeah, poor A Advent got nothing to do today. Oh! Can make one attack, let's see. Let's see who we use that on. Let's see, 2250, 2020. Okay, let's go after that guy then. I think we're not going to be taking too many attacks this time on Chuck, so I'm going to use Persist rather than Wall. Well, hello.
狙いはバッチリ。
Oh yeah. Alright, we've teed up a pretty good kill here for somebody, but let's see if that opportunity rises up. Swag!
無駄無駄。出直してこい。
I'm very glad I used that persist. That would have really, really hurt. Oh, is there any assist link we could use before we end this? I wanted to grind these guys, so we can't do it, sadly. But, okay. Okay. Alrighty, I guess we'll fix the Godinian here. There we go. And yeah, let's have the A Advent do something so it's like not completely useless this round. I'm gonna say completely useless. I'm sure Ichika has been providing a commander bonus to somebody, but yeah, come on, we gotta get some action with it.
検討に期待します。 攻撃目標補足。
And I'm here too.
では張り切っていきましょうか。
Now this was, I'm pretty sure, a 100% chance to hit, so this should work out just fine. Yeah, got him. Yes, perfect. Alright, good. One kill on the board for Ichika, who is doing fine level-wise, so it wasn't that critical to get that kill, but let's see if anybody else can still close in and get some work done here. We could get some kills, yeah. Get this kill for Bryger as well. Would be pretty good, so let's do it. Yeah, perfect. Alright, pop him with the Bry Shot special.
攻撃準備完了。行くぞ。
しっかり狙ってよ。
はいはい。
Kaploo! Not very impressive damage, but you don't need any more of it. There we go. Oh, nice. Oh, nice, and flash as a level bonus from that. Very good. And focus! Oh my goodness. Nice. Really good setup we got there. Well, it's really late in the fight here, so I'm not sure about this boost morale being very necessary at this point. Who would still need that? Like, everybody who needs the big morale boosts, I'm pretty sure, is up to what they need. Maybe not. Yes, even Kid, he only needs a hundo 20, so I'm not sure who I would use this morale boost on right now. So, I guess we'll use the alternate ability of the Godinian. I keep forgetting that this is here, but this guy can also repair, so let's just patch up that hole in Dynazenon right there. Hey, nice. Now, can we close in to do damage with Forte? We can even use Super Ninja Art Gajirin Shoryu, but this... yeah, let's use it to wipe out one of these insectors here. This guy. Man, only a 580 damage? Forte is beefy on the ground. Oh my god, I just realized. God damn it. I left the image on. Oh, wow, that's been on for like a half hour now. Not that minute, 20 minutes maybe? I'm sorry, everybody. That's embarrassing of me. Another sign that I haven't streamed in a while, that I forgot that intermission marker there. Ugh, I'm so stupid! Well, at least we got to see this, so. Sorry, just checking my settings are okay. What do we got him? Alright, we got him. Very good. Ugh, I'm embarrassed. Why did I leave that on for like 20 minutes? That's such a rookie mistake. Oh well. Man, Forte is making headway, almost becoming benched Bustard here there, which is a little bit hacky. Might have been a mistake to use... Oh, well, look at that. Okay, hold on. Yeah, when I used the Nika boost on Combattler V, it might have been a bit of a mistake, because Combattler didn't really end up using its electromagnetic spin again. Thankfully, we did manage to grind up enough assist points that I can also get Gauma beefed up. Or, honestly, well, not quite. Okay, not these guys, sadly. Would have been nice to get a little bit for them as well, but apparently, no. Alright, Battle Chainsaw, it is. Final Battle Chainsaw, it's fine. It's all gravy. Here we go. Let's go. Clean kill. By the way, really quickly, while we're still doing this, because look at that, another Giga Buster guy here, my goodness. What level are level 15, level 15, level 15 on these guys? And 50, everyone's level 15, so we have not outpaced the enemy, or the enemy has not outpaced us, I guess, was the real fear. That my weird stalling tactics on benching my highest level guys might have deleterious effects. Like, that hasn't happened, thankfully, so it's all good. Oh, also, we should... Right, I should also do this. Have Jeeg move in. Man, Jeeg's basic attack, enough to get a kill. Let's go, Jeeg Beam. Forgot to almost deploy him. Would have been unfortunate. Holy Jeeg! Well, it wasn't that powerful, but that guy was on his last leg, so... Booyah. Well, now... Kamen Rider's not getting that kill, unfortunately, but oh well. And Big O's not doing anything else in this fight, I think, because... Like I said, it's about done. We're done here. Ooh, hey, we can attack one of the zombies. We can find out what these zombies do. Yeah, let's do that. Feel for these zombies. What's in your head, zombie? We'll focus here to make sure we don't get blasted. They're pretty chunky, alright. I mean, this is our weakest attack, so maybe, I don't know. Okay. Now again, this is rather pointless because this guy is getting back close to 4,000 health. If a next turn should occur. Maybe I shouldn't get too cocky. Like, what if, like, we beat Toenko and there's a second phase, like, or a third or a fourth, however many. I've lost count of phases. That would just be gribbly now, wouldn't it? Alright, so that move's not gonna reach Toenko, even if I had the points to do it. So let's not do that. Instead, let's use our Dynasaber to cut this guy down, I guess. I suppose our Penetrator, nope, does not hit from that far. Bye-bye now.
夢もっと声出せ声
そういうの苦手なんで。
ダイナセイバーだ全力で
Just watch. Somehow he jumps to level 19 from this trick. Would be like, what? No, thank heavens, I'm dead. Well, I don't know. Maybe? No, 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 no. No, 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 that'd just be crazy. Is this correct? We only have 3 guys here? Yeah, 3 guys. Are they gonna have enough oomph to put Toenko down on this turn? Gonna find out, I suppose. First up, have we even done a Hyper Aura Slash ever? Because we only recently got enough... you know, what is it? Aura Battler levels? Aura Power levels for him to do it. I can't remember if we've ever done this, so here's our go. We're gonna just drop this to make sure we have a clean ride against Toenko here. Yeah, only costs 60. That's very low for a final move. So, but it's I guess it hits a little bit less hard than some final moves. So, what do I know? Let's go.
仕掛けるぞジャン
She really wailed on that one. Oh, I'm feeling it. That was actually not that exciting for his ultimate move. It's a good thing this isn't the final mech that our boy Show is gonna pilot, so he'll have a chance for something more impressive still. Don't worry. Alright, now let's... Oh, cool. Just so we get her leveled up, let's do this on... I don't know. Here. I don't freaking know who to do this to. Could have also done Mirialia, actually. Whoopsie daisy. Could have also done this, honestly. She's been in the team longer. I should have found out what she gets, but I don't know. I've been grinding all the Valkyr members, so I was like, I've gotta know what Kaname gets. But, anyway, also, I'm getting cocky here again. I should be worried. Like, what happens if? Hey, nice. There's that level up Fa. Feels good. What happens if the fight's not over yet? The last Super Robot Wars, there was like a different text when it was like the final. In Super Robot Wars 30, the color of the text was different once you were down to the like actual final requirement. So it is colored different now. I'm hoping that means we are ready to end this, which this should be enough. Ooh, his stats have gone up. Now look, we're only doing 5k damage to him now because his potential's that high. You can see the effect mount up. That's quite crazy. Also, oh, okay, he's also got guard. That's also doing it. That's just procced. He did not have enough morale a second ago for that. Interesting. Alright, alright. Well, that's fine. That's fine. In case this party still goes on, when we're kind of here in the front lines. Oh, actually, we could actually check this out. Hold on, so... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep pushing towards the enemy. Still do it. Let's end this. I know the like real players would be like, you gotta fight all the enemies so you get maximum experience and cash. I'm a little too goal-oriented, everybody, so it's time to send Toenko packing. Here we go.
Oh, yeah!
Beautiful. Yeah, you're having a bad day, Doinkle, aren't you? Yeah, oh, that was cool, him, like, struggling there a little bit at the end. Nice touch. And how poetic, we hit level 18 for Takuma and the rest of the gang, meaning that the Getter team is now on our benched ultra high level guys. I say ultra high level, but it's only level 18. Unless I've gotten everybody on the lower end high enough level, we'll see. We'll see after this fight.
Curse you, Getter Arc! Curse you, Advent! Curse you for forcing me to admit defeat! Where do you think you're going, huh? We're gonna tie you up and make you spill everything you know. I think not.
What the? What?
Warning! Unknown nanoparticles are gathering together!
What the heck is that stuff? It's taking the shape of a person.
Oh, I have seen this much from the TV show. I know what this is gonna be, I think?
Tremble in fear, Earthlings, for you have no future! That's...
Cool, I was wondering if we'd get like an actual cut-in for this image. And this is just a side mission too, and we get like one of these cool cut-ins. Really is worth it to do these side missions, huh? I appreciate you showing us Ark's power firsthand. But it changes nothing for you despicable sinners of Earth. We, the Andromeda Stellaration, declare here and now. For the sake of the entire universe, we will defeat Getter. We will strike at the source and completely annihilate its spawning ground, the Earth. His name's MacDonald. Why is his name MacDonald? That's very silly. Or is it silly? I guess, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Scottish viewers. I'm too fast food brained, you guys. The eradication of the Saotome Laboratory and the destruction of the Advent are only the first step. My name is MacDonald. You will all meet with your demise very soon. Yes, I remember this happening in the show, and that's about the time I quit watching it. I mean, I didn't consciously quit, I just never got around to continuing it again, you know? So, very interesting.
They want to annihilate Earth? Never gonna happen. We've accomplished our goal. Ark, I will finish you off next time.
The nanoparticles are dispersing.
No explanation for why all the zombies pieced out as well. They're like,
I don't know, party's over. I guess we came late. Sorry, guys.
yeah. Oh well. Maybe it'll be addressed later. Who knows?
That was him! Takuma? What's wrong, Takuma? Calm down! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! It's him! That man, MacDonald! He's my mother's... He's my mother's killer!
The plot twist. That was the end of the mission. Huzzah! Whew!
You sure about all this, Takuma? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That MacDonald scumbag from the Andromeda whatever. He's the guy that assaulted our dojo and murdered my mom! Who the hell is that asshole? And where is he? The Andromeda Stellaration. They're the ones sending the Insectors to attack us. Wherever they are, it must be on the other side of the dimensional rifts, the Stokers. somewhere out in space, or even another dimension. Then we jump through one! Easy!
Oh my god, sorry everybody, that's the doorbell. I gotta come back real quick. Sorry everybody, just a sec. Sorry, I had to pick up a package, guys. It was at the door. They always get delivered on Mondays up here, so that's always when I'm streaming, so this just keeps happening. Sorry, guys. Yeah, what were we, right? Yeah, Takuma was raring to go to get his mom's killer. Understandable.
Calm down, Takuma. We barely understand how stokers work. If you act recklessly, you'll die for nothing. Damn it! I just found out the scumbag, and there's nothing I can do about it?
Takuma.
What? If you're gonna lecture me about how I'm acting like a kid, I swear.
I understand your frustration. Way too well.
Huh?
Domon's been through something similar, Takuma. He spent years hunting the man responsible for the death of his family. Interesting, that's why they've been so G-Gundam focused here on this story, which is supposed to be about Getter, because they're contrasting Domon and Takuma here. That's fun.
The way you are now, there's only one thing I can tell you.
And what's that?
Become stronger, Takuma.
Stronger?
Your father, Ryoma Nagare, was the greatest rival of my own master, Master Asia. Just as I trained to surpass Master, you have to surpass your father.
Why does everyone keep bringing up my old man when I can't even remember his face?
That's an awkward line when we have a clone of Ryoma in our team. Ooh, they really aren't taking the DLC into account. That's unfortunate.
Sorry.
Ugh, no, I get it. What you said hit home. If I don't get stronger, I'll never be able to avenge my mom, or even get close to MacDonald.
Exactly!
That scumbag is part of the Andromeda Stellaration. As long as I keep piloting Getter, I'm bound to fight him sooner or later. I'll do it! I'll crush him and the Andromeda Stellaration with Getter Arc! Speaking of Getter...
The Getter rays that power Arc are the same energy as the light that came out of the lab, right?
Yes? Why do you ask?
That's a great point. I haven't even thought about that. Kamui's like deathly ill to the Getter rays, and he's piloting a robot powered by them. That's a big risk. Well, I suppose, hey, humans are deathly ill to regular radiation, and we constantly deal with radiation-powered stuff. Well, not all of us, but we have a bunch of people who deal with radiation-powered stuff on the regular, so, you know, I guess it's not that weird.
Is it really something that can be controlled by humans? A mysterious
That's the wrong voice, sorry.
A mysterious energy that is yet to be fully understood. If it were ever to run amok, who knows what kind of damage it could cause. Frankly, I can't argue with that. In fact, it seems that the old Saotome laboratory was sealed off because of an accident where the Getter rays got out of control.
However, it was Getter rays that saved the world from the Dinosaur Empire and the Hyakki Empire.
By the way, I'm always, whenever the Hyakki Empire gets brought up, that's crazy, because, like, they were only in that, like, second season or second series of Getter, I think. And they've barely showed up in a bunch of Super Robot Wars, while the Dinosaur Empire keeps getting a lot of love in installments. You know, so it's kind of wacky, but great. Gotta shout them all out, eh?
The Andromeda Stellaration must be after Getter because they realize the threat it poses to them.
Even if we don't fully understand it, we need this power.
Power is neither good nor evil. It all depends on how we use it. It's the same with photon power. That's why I strive to use great for the sake of justice.
Yeah, it's the same for me and Raideen.
If we're talking about powers we don't understand, our situation with Dynazenon may be similar.
Talk about not understanding. Gauma just showing up and, like, enlisting you guys on this wacky, giant robot quest with this wacky transforming toy robot. Yeah, makes sense. Good point. It's the same for the A-Advent, too. In short, power is as good or bad as the people who use it.
Then I'm gonna use Getter to avenge my mom. I don't care what anyone says. That's my reason for piloting Getter.
That's as good a reason as any.
Commander Jin!
Today, our enemy has learned the consequences of attacking the Saotome Laboratory. They'll most likely focus their attention on Getter Arc, for its use of Getter Ways as a weapon, and on the A-Advent by extension.
What do we know about the Andromeda Stellaration?
Very little, but we're not going to let them stay one step ahead of us forever.
I want to know more about them as much as the next guy. But there's something I want to ask you first. What is inside the Cauldron of Hell?
Interesting question. Not more than just Getter Rays?
I can still feel it even now. There's something down there. What exactly is generating that huge volume of Getter Rays?
Oh, that's an interesting mystery. Is it like an old Getter? That'd be so sick. If, like, a Shin Getter showed up or something out of there, oh, that'd be so rad. I suppose at this point you're all too involved to be kept in the dark. Oh, we're gonna find out already. I thought they'd, like, string us along with this mystery. At the bottom of the old Saotome Laboratory lies Getter Dragon. Oh, an even older Getter than just Shin Getter. Okay.
Isn't that the Getter Robo that fought the Hyuki Empire?
Hell yeah, it is.
Getter Dragon was only supposed to be a robot. Nothing more than a hunk of metal put together by human hands. It lies deep underground amassing energy, continuing to evolve even now.
Ooh, that's a bit spooky of a thought. Getter Dragon, of course, is a little bit behind on the power curve on its own, since Arc is like 2 generations ahead, but if it has been evolving for years...
It's... evolving?
That's also why G Gundam was brought up, by the way, of course, because the Dark Gundam also has this, like, evolving machine theme going on. This isn't the first time I've seen this. Super Robot Wars R also had G Gundam stuff come up with Getter quite a bit. So, yeah, makes sense.
How could a normal robot begin to evolve?
The 3 great principles of self-regeneration, self-replication, and self-evolution. It's just like...
Only Dr. Saotome, the only developer of Getter Robo, could have given us an answer, but he's no longer with us.
Hard to believe you've been keeping such a crazy thing right under your feet.
I'll admit, I lost a lot when the Getter Rays got out of control. Maybe too much. But, at the same time, Getter energy is humanity's hope.
Hope? How can you be so sure?
Because I have faith in it. That's exactly why Dr. Saotome created Getter Arc for us to control. But whether Getter will be our hope or our doom depends on those who control it. The 3 of you, Takuma, Kamui, and Baku.
It's up to us.
All I care about is avenging my mom, and I need Getter to do that. Just as you need Getter, Getter needs you.
Say what?
Yes, the same way it needed your father, Ryoma Nagare.
You don't get what I mean, do you? Well, that's fine for now. You'll just have to keep moving forward until you figure it out for yourself. I was gonna do that anyway.
And I'll be there to see it happen. Wow, who surprised Shikishima out of nowhere?
Huh? So what you're saying is...
Yep, I'm boarding the Yay Advent.
Oh, well that's a twist. Okay. This is an honor, Professor Shikishima. Welcome aboard!
Your ship's gonna be even safer with me around.
Sometimes I wish we had some fine print on our everyone is welcome to join policy.
Domon,
What is it?
I wanted to say thanks. Now I've got a clear idea of how I'm gonna move forward.
Like me, you've embarked on a journey of training. Let's work together to improve and reach the top.
I don't know much about your master, or my old man for that matter. But from now on, you and I are rivals, buddy.
That's fine by me. You'd better not disappoint.
Right back at ya. Just you wait, MacDonald. I'm gonna become much stronger, along with Getter. Then I will find you, and I will kill you.
Heavy words. Damn, that was just a side mission, and that was such heavy stuff. Shikishima joined his assist crew. My goodness, alright. I am pretty amazed that, again, like I said, that was just a side mission that we were doing there, but like that was like really big plot twists and forwarding for the Getter crew, so seems like it's actually quite worth it to do these side missions as well. I assume all of this stuff would have also been revealed in the main plot, because these are two big plot points not to have come up at some point. It'd be interesting to see how they happen on just doing the main critical path. But, color me impressed by how involved this mission was. I enjoyed it. So we got the motion predictor. We also got a Shikishima special defensive system. We will see what that does. And our crew levels up. Oh, hey, look who is ranking up. That's perfect. It's not Kaname, who we use an ability for. Sadly, that's fine, that's fine. Or Reina, but Mirialia, who we barely used, has finally gotten. The main pilot of any unit that receives repair or resupply gains 5 SP. Okay, that's not bad. That's alright. If we could only rank her up to 3, I'm assuming that passive bonus will get even bigger. And that would be really nice. You know, probably like 10. Dare I say 15? Even 10 would be a game changer for how much SP you get from that. So it's kind of nice to have that. I might still, now that we got not 1 but 2 guys, we might swap somebody out though. We'll have to see. Well, everybody, I think we're going to push a little bit further here. Not going to have a break here because let's get one of those DLC missions ready to go now for next time. But let's do a little bit of this. Let's see if there's any Aura Ladies has unlocked. Okay. I don't remember that one here. Or maybe it was here, but now it's been pushed as our next... No, because there's a red dot. That's the unlock. Yeah. But and it's also immediately been pushed as something for us to do. Interesting. As Drake's forces continue their advance, Sho is joined by more of his allies from Byston Well. Fascinating. Okay. Alright. So we're not doing this yet. Like, okay, main quest is on the docket here, but interestingly, Combattler is deploying with the Valkyr guys. Huh. But we're going to be doing this first. But before even that, we are not going to be doing this one. We're going to be doing this one, Idol and Master. How fun. Is there any... There is earned 100,000 MXP talk. Let's do it. 100,000. Wow. Good job, everybody. I received a report from System Nirakanai that the A Advent's total MXP has passed 100,000. I'm getting a bit emotional thinking of everything the A Advent has been through to collect that much experience. Let's look at it as the fruit of all your efforts guiding the A Advent, Miss Echka. I've been doing the best I can. That's all I can do. Another deep observation, Miss Echka. Looks like I'll have something to start a page of my little book with. Your book? I've told you about it before. I've been writing down notes about the A Advent's journey. A great many people are dying to hear the continued adventures of Echika Y. Fran Burnett, the beautiful young national representative. People are reading this? I told you about it before. Did she? I don't remember. I barely remember a book even, huh? I'm just not sure I'm comfortable with that sort of thing being made public. We just received the royalties from the notes I published previously. And of course, all of that goes directly into the A Advent's national coffers. I suppose I'll have to accept it then, if it will help the A Advent. Thank you. I look forward to your future exploits, for the sake of all my, our readers. That took a weird turn, that doc there, going into Anina's book career. What do we get for that? 50k money and 1000 MXP. I would have preferred the MXP bonus. Now I'm curious. We're gonna doing some customization here. Are we going to hit, like, squad rank S? And is that really going to be the end of it? Because I feel like we're barely in the game and I'm already maximizing my squad rank. Do I know? Right, okay, here we are. What do I want to do now? Because I have successfully gotten 100, this one here, the one I was working towards. There are still, I'm sure there's still some 100 MXP rewards over there, but it is going to be very pricey to keep chasing those. So now do I want to focus on other stuff in order to get some better rewards? You know, on the other flanks. Do we... Oh, that would be a nice thing to go for. 60 SP. Barrier EN costs halved. Okay. Negates enemy placement bonuses. Interesting one. Okay. +2 SP region at the start of the ally phase. Oh wow, we got a little heal around the A Advent. I forgot that I got that, but that's really good. And this one also, man. So the A Advent is not useful, is not useless even if it doesn't attack, as long as I have it hanging out around my crew. Yeah, I don't know, like I'm starting to get a little bit wiped out going after all this, although saving for this, you know, just +20 experience. Bigger levels, but I don't know. This would be fantastic too. This is hard. But I haven't gotten this. I think, you know what? Get symmetry over here. We should probably get this, the 1 extra assist charge. I'm just going to do that. You know what? We're going to do that. And I think next time, yeah, we might just start working on a little bit of these instead. Because I think I'm good with my MXP growth now. We got 1, 2, that's it? Huh. I remembered there was more of them. But yeah, there's 2 here as well. So we got 400 per fight extra. So, pretty happy with that number. We could, again, go for bigger, because there are still MXP rewards hidden around here. Even up there, could have cost 50k to get up there, though, so, you know. It's a bit madness, but... Yeah, the benefits on this green path are really good, but you know, maybe I can afford to dick around a little bit here, you know? Take a break, maybe? I don't know. Now, customization time. And let's check the assign assist before anything, so I don't forget, because... I should check these guys. There's Seiji. Bullseye and persist on the caller for 4... If it was 3, I'd say that was cool. 4 is a little expensive for that benefit. I don't know. But, okay. Well, I don't know. Sorry, Mirialia. I think I might just drop you. Well, no, hold on. Let's think this through. I think Machina is less interesting, so I think I'll drop her so we can bring in. Because I think what I'm thinking is I kind of want to grind everybody to rank 2 so I at least know what their passive effects are. You know? Now, here's our boy Shikishima. All of the Caller's weapons gain plus 200 attack power for 1 turn. That could come in handy if we need to, like, really, like, squeeze out damage in the situation. So, yeah, I think Mirialia is getting dumped. Because this lineup right now is really good otherwise. The only one other is Dorothy. I don't know, but Dorothy's really close to ranking up, so I might keep her just for that. Mirialia just kind of... Yeah, I don't know. That could come in handy, but we also have I have somebody here. I could swear I had somebody on the team right now in our lineup who can provide SP. Right, Kaname. So I think Kaname and Mirialia a little bit on each other's toes here. There we go. Let's see how these guys do. And this one's an alright ability. Is there something I want to get from the shop? We right now have 298, so we could go down to 199 in our money, but is there something we want? We could get this absolutely ridiculous range extender. We have the cash on hand to, like, pull off such a ridiculously big ability. Should I do it? Just, like, be like, oh my god. I don't know who I would give it to. Who needs, like, that much range out of the team right now? But I feel like I gotta get something, you know? Ooh, maybe a skill program. Okay, hold on. Let's think a little bit smart, because I want to shore up some of my lacking issues here with my crew. Yeah. Oh, no, let's go. Let's see. Yeah, I think we want... I'm gonna get this. Can I still afford... Where is the... I know we could get the maintenance skill. No, that's for... Right, hold on. There's a part which lets you, like... What is the part? Hold on. Where's our boy? Where is Choo Choo's Debbie Trainer? She's got, like, this external repair device and external resupply device. So I was thinking of getting, like, a resupply device item for one of our, like, healers, so that they can also, like, do a dual tech there. Have I gotten the thing for that? Have I gotten her maintenance skill? Yes, so good. Alright. So let's see. Is there a... External resupply device is here. Good lord, that costs a lot. Maybe I'm not doing that after all today, because I might want to save, because I was going to get that and also the maintenance skill, which is cheaper. But let's be reasonable here. So, we got the hit and run. I want to give that to Echika. I think it's like a huge gap in her ability that she can't really move around. There's a lot of people who could use the hit and run ability, but she's so dependent on, like... And she can give so much benefits with the A advent by repositioning to Forte in particular and anybody else within 4 squares, so... I think we gotta do this, you know. I think this is the smart thing to give to Echika. So there we go. Now let's spend a little bit of money then. A little bit of upgrades as well. Okay. We'll go down to that 198, you know. Not go crazy with the money this time. Up, there's Getter, who's all maxed out. Very good. What was his benefit again? What was the... Plus 50 energy, weapons with bomber in their name gain 200 attack power. Oh, nice. That's why he was hitting like a truck there. Very cool. Plus 50 energy is also beautiful. How much do the weapons cost right now? 4-5. Okay. 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 Ooh, we're so close to getting Dynazenon maxed out there. That's crazy. Ooh, Getter Noir. When did you get this beefy? Got up to 18. Look at this. Look at the hall of big badasses here. Everybody here. Some unlikely guys here. Rhinos. The Rhinos is really weird being there in that mix-up. But sure. Randy's a very handy unit. Randy's handy. Yeah, you heard me. What was this ability? Plus 5 XP on completing an area mission. Nice. Beautiful. Boy, some of these guys are really low still on the upgrades. Why have I not upgraded Sight earlier? I don't know. Alright, we'll do that. I think call it there then, because we're doing a DLC mission anyway. Might as well rack up money there. So I am sitting on a ridiculous amount of money here, so... We did not quite up our squad rank yet. I'm happy with that. I feel like we're blazing way too fast with those, so... I almost forgot to equip parts. That would have been silly of me. So, let's see... Oop. Man, I put everything here down on her. Why did I do that? Well, because she's the main guy. Always hits when its hit rate is 70 or more. Oh, no. Right, we can sort those, but I need to sort my guys. I want... my guys who have the highest hit rate, so let's see. Oh wow, it's a Getter. Wow. But they already got a bunch of stuff equipped on them. Pro Photon chip? What the heck did... What are these items? Plus 40 EN and once more attack power. Man, we've been stacking them on him. Dynazenon, I guess, has a really good... What's the EXP Getter? I don't know about that. Let's swap the motion predictor. I think A Advent has pretty good aim. Let's just do that there. Anything we want to give Dynazenon, who is up here and is missing stuff. All weapons gain plus 200 attack power. Non-map, non-range 1 weapons gain plus 1 range. Wow, okay. So we could basically... That would do the function of both of these items. Almost, sort of, kinda. Yeah, actually, yeah, let's put that here instead. Because, as we found out in that last fight, Arc is rather efficient with its energy compared to, you know, Dynazenon. So let's swap that and give the Pro Photon chip over here. So now Getter is even stronger, but a little bit costlier. Now this radar, I kind of want to swap for something else, because ridiculous range stacks he's getting now. I mean, it is kind of fun in a dirty way. Let's see, where is... Hold on. Probably shouldn't be looking at this right now in this order. There's Wing Gundam. Does not actually have any... I would have swapped in, like, because here's a guy who could benefit from range, you know? So, give him the high-performance radar from Takuma, but I don't know what to equip here otherwise now, but spread the love a little bit. Yeah, we'll figure out something to give Takuma then otherwise. I think it's better that I spread those out a little bit, so I'm gonna do that. Right, I didn't actually buy any items from the shop, so we're good. Okay. Yeah, let's get started then on a DLC mission then. Now, I've been recording for 2 hours, 20 minutes. I'm thinking we're going to just do a couple hour stream today, so... Because I'm not sure how long these DLC 3 DLC missions are going to be. If they are going to be as involved as all the other DLC missions, then this might not be a quickie. So I think we'll just get this started, get that done, and then next time, Aura Lady. That sounds fun. So, yeah. The name is fun. And, hijinks with Drake, and presumably Poseidon, I'm going to guess, as well. And more allies from Beistonwell sounds fun, too. So, yeah, defo. What am I doing? Right, yes. But yes, now we're doing Idolmaster, baby. That is what we need now. We need more idols on our team. So, let's head off to the Alaya sector and figure out what we're going to do about meteors, apparently, as meteors become a growing issue. The A Advent meets a meteor-breaking professional. Wait, so Haruka got sucked into this universe, and then she just got cracking as a professional meteor remover person? Okay.
Look, a shooting star! It's so pretty.
You youngins haven't got a care in the world, have you?
Are we in trouble?
Nah, sorry, I wasn't mad.
There's just a bunch of reasons not to jump for joy when you see a shooting star. Okay, what is this? Hold on. We must be doing like a Minnesota for all these people. Hold on, let's back this up. There's just a bunch of reasons not to jump for joy when you see a shooting star.
Like what?
Like meteors. Lately, there's been more of them than ever falling toward the Earth.
Sure, they look pretty from a distance, but if one of those things tags the Earth or a colony, it'll be a full-blown disaster.
What is with all these, like, accents on these characters all of a sudden?
The Advent can dodge around them, but the colonies and Earth aren't so lucky.
Oh. Then I'll wish on that shooting star. I'll wish that it doesn't hit any of the colonies or Earth.
Aw, what a nice selfless wish. Cute little kid. No, that's a plan. You can wish for all of us. See, retroactively, this guy's also Minnesotan because he also had an accent there, don't you know? Or Canadian. I can't really do the super over the top Canadian or the like Minnesota you know, like they sound in my European ears they sound the same. So apologies to all you folks over there from the north. Oh, we're done with that anyway, so don't worry, folks. Great Lakes regions people.
And that's all the data we've received on the issue. An increase in meteor activity around the Earth. This seems like it could turn into a major problem. If we could detect them beforehand, there are a number of ways we could deal with them. But the most recent wave of meteorites seems to have appeared out of nowhere, right inside the Earth sphere. Out of nowhere? There's no other way to describe it. Based on the evidence, the current thinking is that they're probably appearing from hyperspace. I see. The incident in the Rajput sector the other day seems to have been a similar case. Thankfully, there was no damage that time, and we were able to get it away from the Earth sphere.
Now, isn't that mysterious? Teleporting meteors? Are we gonna fight sentient meteor enemies in this plot? That'd be fun.
Researchers have been theorizing that the meteors are appearing due to the dimensional quakes. We haven't experienced any major damage from this yet, but if this goes on... Yeah, the nations, especially the colonies, are all rushing to prepare to intercept these meteor showers. I don't think just smashing them apart will fix this meteor problem, though.
Yeah-oh.
Well, speak of the devil.
Reporting! A meteor has appeared at point 1009.
That's right in the A Advent's path.
Also, if this meteor continues on its current trajectory, there's a high probability of impact with Colony Morganton.
Mina, send out an emergency order. Wise next is to scramble. The A Advent will proceed at maximum combat speed to Colony Morganton and intercept the meteor.
This is gonna be interesting. Is there gonna be actual combat against it? Idol and Master. Or is it all gonna be story bits and we're just gonna be fighting regular enemies in the mix? What regular enemies are even going to show up to, like, mess with this meteor? Well, it's a DLC mission, and we are bringing in 12 people, so it is a proper fight. Oh, they're still sorted by site. Whoopsie daisy. Hey, look, I found this little menu thing to make it easier life for me. Yeah, should I just bring in my lower level crew to level them up? Oh, look at that. We've hit level 14 with everybody who I want to level up. Which means we can actually start fielding our level 18 crew again. Yeah, I'm just like, do I want to have... Or should I just have lower level guys so they all get leveled up? Because DLC fight is probably going to be a little bit easier. I don't know. I'm not sure. Let's just do like I've been doing it. But yeah, start pulling in everybody here. Ooh, these guys in space though. Well, thruster module on old Roja. So it might not be too bad. I feel weird bringing in these level 18 guys, but hey, that was the plan. Eventually, they'd be good to deploy. Let's see if they hit level 19 and get benched right away. Hey, JJ! It's been ages since he got to do something. That's fun. And there... Oh, and the Guren. That's cool, too. What a weird lineup, once again. But it's fine. Got a lot of firepower to bear here. All Wise Next units, spread out!
We will create a wide formation with the A advent at the center and intercept the meteor. Here they come!
That's just, yeah, well, we only heard about one meteor. Everyone, as I explained earlier, there's a trick to destroying meteors. If you're not careful, you're just going to make more debris. In the worst case, you'll end up in a Kessler syndrome situation. Kessler syndrome, I think that is when, like, stuff blows up into orbit and all the debris spreads out and it, like, basically blocks out travel from the surface because all the junk is, like, flying around as basically a, field of bullets that will just rip anything apart that tries to escape the orbit. Wonder if was that Kessler syndrome? It would make sense in this context. You need to completely pulverize the meteor. Whether that means hitting them with maximum firepower or a targeted strike at their core is up to you. What does that all mean?
A targeted strike at the core, huh? That'll take more than a little skill. Meaning more skill than we've got? We don't have time to gamble on what we can or can't do. Let's just blast them with everything we've got.
Yeah, it's approaching. Slowly but steadily.
All units, focus your fire on the meteor!
On my mark, 3, 2, 1, 0!
Target destroyed! It was completely pulverized!
Hey, that wasn't so bad. We did it, guys.
Excellent work, everyone.
Thank goodness. We're detecting warping in the local dimensional boundaries. Again?
Oh.
3 more meteors confirmed!
Yeah, we got the one. This is a couple more.
They warped in?
Slowly but menacingly they approach. Also, very trippy lighting on them, very synth-wavy. Shading on those things for some reason, kind of amusing.
All units, intercept the meteors!
We're spreading out our fire thin.
The targets are still intact. We can't hope to stop them in time.
Damn it! No!
They're going to break through!
Oh!
Wait, what's that mech?
Oh boy, let's find out. I'm also curious as to what the music is going to be for this unit, since we are coming from a very musical series here. Let's go!
Let's go, Ember! Looks like it's up to us!
Ooh! That's a juicy...
Yeah!
Hot dang! They shattered it with one blow!
Ooh, that's a fun tune. I love it.
What incredible power!
It's powerful, to be sure. But even more than that, it broke the meteor core with perfect precision.
Next up! This one's danger level orange. We'd better be quick about it. Let's do it to it, Ember! Last one! All of the meteors have been pulverized.
We had trouble handling one, but that guy rolled up, put him in a pipe, and smoked him. Holy hell, they're good.
Phew! Glad that went okay. This is Echika Wyfran Burnett, representative of the Mobile City State, the A Advent. Thank you so much for helping destroy those meteors. Oh, no need to thank me. I know I don't really look it, but I'm a professional.
A professional meteor breaker?
You betcha! That's what Mondenkin's all about.
Mondenkind? There aren't any agencies or organizations with that name in our database.
Yeah, it's kind of a long story, but...
Another squad is entering the area.
Oh, okay, we never got to fight the meteors. It would have been interesting if we had like a... It like... doesn't do any damage to the meteor, but like we have to try and wear it down before it like leaves the field while other enemies are attacking us, maybe. That would have been an interesting encounter, but... ah, man. You know, a harder critic of modern Super Robot Wars would point out that that's par for course for these days. Like, they seem to be a little adverse to like really interesting scenario requirements these days, and I kind of have to agree. Like, I'm still having a good time, but like, boy, like non-standard missions would be fascinating, you know, like non-standard stakes and stuff, you know. Oh well. Oh, that's just Val-X. Okay, I guess. Well, you can't come up with any better enemies to fight, I guess, is these guys.
Val-X! What are they doing here?
Yeah!
They seem to be going right for that new girl.
Any idea why they're after you? No reason I can think of. Why's next unit scramble? Keep them away from her!
You don't have to tell us twice!
Wait, are you sure?
Hey, you helped out with those meteors. This is our way of paying back the favor.
Besides, we're a lot better taking down these guys than we are a bunch of rocks.
Thank you! But I'm gonna fight too. No way am I gonna let them blow me up. Nice to meet you, by the way. My name's Haruka Amami. Understood, Haruka. It's a pleasure to meet you. Lend me a hand here, Imber, and let's show them what we can do. We've gotta get through this. Everyone's waiting for us back home.
What I'll say right away that I kind of enjoy, by the way, a little bit of an upgrade to Super Robot Wars 30, where they loved doing this, like, character gets teleported in the DLC thing. I love that the teleportation happened in the intro mission that we did a while ago, and that stuck. Like, they didn't get teleported again and now get popped in teleporting. I love the energy that Haruka actually has been dicking around in the world after that little situation and, like, you know, just is now active here. Even if she is still, you know, a refugee from a different dimension, you know? What a fun little, like, moment there. So yeah, next time, quick preview. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah! Faustschlag! That's awesome! What a cool name for a move. It's like, what, fist fight? Fist fight, I think. Yeah, Faustschlag. That's fun. So yeah. Next time, we're going to look into what Haruka does and what we can do with this Chonko Lord, the Imber. Imber? Maybe is Imber also a German word? My German's not good enough to tell that. We got 16 Val-X. Real paint can mission awaiting us next time, so yeah. Maybe we might get a chance to jump into the Aura Ladies mission, like already like start doing stuff in that next time. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, it's been a good run today. I enjoyed today's stream. It was a really fun one, the Getter one. Like, I was a little like, I don't know about fighting these Andromeda guys, but it turned out to be fine in the end. That was a really fun mission, so yeah. But yeah. Gonna close it for today, so next time is this mission. I hope you guys look forward to it. For now, I will be saying good evening or rest of the day or beginning day, whatever it might be for you guys. If you watch this live or if you dropped in to watch the VOD, it means the world to me. It was very delightful having you. And I hope you will tune in for next time. Now we are going to make our little save here. Ooh, the ending tunes of that tune. She has a great song. And watch another end of play skit here to close us off. So let's watch.
ここで中断とはいい判断だ。疲労はつまらないミスを生むものだからな。
Yes, that's right. Good call, Amuro.
ゆっくり休んだ後で再開してほしいが、その前に一つ忠告がある。
Oh, really?
こんな戦いを続けていたら、本気で人類は持たないぞ。
Oh no. War, it never ends. The trauma, the PTSD.
では、 君の帰りを戦場で待っている。
That is some mixed signals Salvaro's sending. Ugh. Alright, well, I'll catch you later, buddy. And that's it for Super Robot Wars Y. I was your pal Minsk, and we had a rocking good time, and I will catch you all in the future. Bye!